Thank you very much.
You just opened the Dutch TMF Awards. How was that?
It was, I think it was the widest thing we've ever tried because the audience were so much on and, started shouting rhythmically to the song that we have never heard before. So that was wild.
And for you too?
Same for me. I think it was a great honor to open this show.
Okay, do you get nervous for such a big event?
Well, since it's our episode 2, because we've been classical musicians, played so many concerts, we don't really get nervous. But of course, you get this tickling in your body, tension in your body, and concentrated. Especially because this afternoon we realized that TMF made a new 2-minute introduction, which we didn't know. So we had to learn that from the CD player, but it went very well.
It went very, very well. Now, I understand that you used to be classical musicians, and now you're into dance music. Yeah. Why the change?
That's something for you, Morten.
That's something we are musicians in development all the time, and we have been doing different projects.
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
Well,
very nice.
That's how we consider ourselves. And then 1 year ago, after doing a tour around the world for 10 years, playing in tuxedo and real classical concerts.
For old people.
Older people, yes.
We were quite funky classical musicians, so we also had the youngers.
Oh, that's nice.
But not in this dimensions.
Okay, but when you're at home, do you listen to classical music or do you chill at dance?
Both.
Both?
Yeah, we are a bit...
but actually, we mostly we get the inspiration from classical music, which is our roots in a way. But, all the pop and dance music we hear is what we catch up in the radio and things like that. So...
Yes, because I wondered what were your influences. You said classical music?
Yeah, classical music and more rhythmical classical music. And one of our first inspiration was actually Underworld, the English techno group, which is a little bit more funky, Yeah. That was where it sort of started.
And Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson as well.
Michael Jackson.
Well, we just saw his sister, so you have to meet her.
Also
actually.
very good.
Yeah, we should.
What was my question? Oh yeah, you're on the way all the time on the road. You're never at home. What is it that you miss most?
Well,
from being home.
Time to ourselves.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. But on the other hand, we're also very excited by the whole thing because it has escalated in a way that we never imagined. So in that way, it's great, and we're enjoying also this time very much.
Okay, and what are your plans for the near future?
Well, at the very moment, we are working on our album to finish that, and that will be ready in May or June for release. So, and that will be a mixture of house, dance, tribal, techno, and
I love the tribal part.
Yeah. So we will.
How many bongos do you guys have?
Lots of bongos, about 100 drums, and then touring around the world on the classical scene, we've always brought ethnic instruments. So we have Japanese drums, wood slit drums from Bali and South Africa and South America and so on. So
you travel also to buy or purchase things like that?
Well, when we traveled on the classical scene, we took them home. So we don't have we don't use so much equipment, modern equipment. We use our whole library of instruments and then our playing as musicians. So that's our setup in our studio.
This is the Music Factory.